It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
This defense for the Steelers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Third and 3.
First down.
That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up second down.
You look at this Steeler defense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone instead of a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And Jackson throwing once more.
That is caught. He's got room to roam.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Willis looking to throw it. A short one there to Freiermuth.
Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
Here's Willis.
He'll let it fly for Austin. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I can't help it because I'm just sitting back in admiration right now for what I'm seeing. This is a defense that essentially announces to everyone that they're going to play, you are not running the ball against us. I don't care how you try to go about doing it.
#1 rush defense in the league for a reason. And after that last play, they might want to try to go to the air. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Mostert. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 7-7, our score after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Real quick.
To throw is Jackson. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
10 yards on the pickup.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
Tackled that time by Joey Porter Jr.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Here's Jackson.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Steelers 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Willis. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught at the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in there?
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Second down, here's Willis. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Throwing is Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On second down, here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Touchdown! Zay Flowers with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have moved out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Willis out of the gun. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
19 more yards. That's another Steelers first and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18.
Willis will look to throw it. That's caught. Allen Robinson. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Willis's throw complete there to Johnson. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
To the air on first down, here's Willis. On the out route, he's got Mostert. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
The shotgun snap to Willis. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Warriors 70.
To throw, here's Willis.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Now Willis to throw.
He gets it left side of Johnson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. They'll try and run this with Austin. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
Flush to his right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
4th down, Willis.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it, try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
There he goes, right side.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Willis.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Boston, the man in motion left.
On third down, it's Willis. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, check.
They run with Mostert off the option.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense. They've got a chance here to open up this lead. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Flushed out right.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
It's a pickup of 6. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you've got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
An option handoff here to Dobbins.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Jackson now. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Loose inside the 30. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a third interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
On first down, Willis.
Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Sacked on the corner blitz by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Ball 80.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Now Willis.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. That is caught. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Willis.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And in for the Steelers, touchdown.
Calvin Austin
From 8 yards out.
And the Steelers have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Boswell for the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
To Zay Flowers. Out of bounds at midfield. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Second down in the yard. A give up the middle to Dobbins.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And he's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Tackle there by Michael Pierce.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Willis looking to throw it.
On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
Now Mostert off the read option.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here's Willis. And quickly into the hands of Robinson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
A catch and 1st down for Robinson coming off of a rough single season with the Rams with just over 300 yards. A fresh start after a trade to Pittsburgh. If there's a team that gets a lot out of its receivers, it's the Steelers.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, here's Willis. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
To throw, here's Willis.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll try it now with Mostert.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Willis now off the play fake.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Now Willis to throw. Preston.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Brent, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. That one into the hands of Flowers.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Dobbins.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Here's 1st down.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Now Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hurry.
Now Willis. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by Rocky Sin. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Jackson. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw